Asampa FM 94.7. All talk, all day.
People have said, Sika Ababayi Ensem.
Yeah.
And they cannot point to the word they use, mega infrastructure. Mega
what is
infrastructure.
Where is the mega infrastructure from the other side? Which one is the mega?
Oh, they name cycle interchange.
That is a complete riff-off. Let me tell you something. I'll give you 3 examples. Maybe just 3. We are rebuilding the Tema General Hospital. That's a big. Have you seen the new design? Big, big Tema General Hospital. The Central Medical Stores next year.
Yes.
It's being rebuilt. Doma, there's a new.
Yes. The Central Medical.
Yes. And Doma Accident Center and Nkranza District Hospital, all using a facility of 160 million euros. 4 major. 160 million. Ridge, which is nowhere near the new Tema Central Regional Hospital, General Hospital, is what, $301 million? Come on, that's just 1. 2.
But you are a technical.
That's what I'm speaking.
Would you make that argument? Because if you can say you should watch what went into.
But of course, that's why I'm speaking as an engineer. I know what bills of quantities are. I know what buildings are, and I know per unit rates of asphalt. I mean, it's like Kumasi Airport. You remember, even when I was General Secretary, I had cause to complain and write to the minister, although they didn't even bother to dignify me with a response. Asphalt work, you just go and lay asphalt at the Kumasi Airport and put lights along the runway to allow for night landing, and you tell the country that it's $29 million US. I was building a new full airport in Ethiopia.
But Ethiopia is not Ghana.
I know, but I've been to Ethiopia, and I know what airport they are talking about. And I know the airport. I worked there as a young engineer in 1991, supervising slurry seal works on that same runway when Limex Bow was in Kumasi. And that the length of that runway does not exceed 1.95 kilometers. I've walked it physically with a true meter, and across it is 45 meters. What kind of asphalt overlay? Is it 200? Definitely it's not 200. Even if it's 150, 150 mm, it cannot be more than $9 or $8 million. For Christ's sake, no amount of mathematics can give you that kind of figure. Not only that, go to Saglemi Housing. $250 million. You remember they took that loan for that?
200 million, actually. $200 million.
$250 million. For how many units?
1,000.
No. It was for 5,000 units.
Sorry, 5,000 units. Yes.
And then with some hideous restriction, they say, it can only build 1,000. And even that 1,000, I don't think it's properly completed. So what are we talking about here? So when I talk about we are better managers of the economy, I know what I'm talking about. As for value for money, they shouldn't come. There's Circle interchange. Have you seen Pukwasi? Pukwasi is far more complex than Circle.
But that is, before former president this question, and he made the point, cycle, the overhead stretch, and the longest we have in this country, still are a community. You cannot just look at it from. They are doing a similar one. They are doing a similar one at Obeche Bilamti. It's the same contractor. In fact, the president broke the ground only last year. Right now, the first phase is complete. The overhead is done. There's a second one that is going to Kolebu that should come next year. Now they just need the asphalt surfacing, and that road is done. You add that, Pokwasi interchange is the second, four-tier interchange in the whole of Africa. There's one in Durban. 4-tier with complex surroundings and bypasses. You know, you look at that, you add that to this court, to the one in Tamale, and the cost of the one in PTC, all put together, doesn't match up to Circle. What kind of mathematics are we doing here? What are we talking about? Please, let's not get there. We are technical people. That's my work. I've done work in this, we call the Odo Basin. Yeah.
Where Champs, maybe a Champs one, if I say.
Champs, Cycle.
Champs. Hotel, I did the geotechnical, Paloma. I did the geotechnical investigation many years ago, the early 90s. Not only that, Unibank head office, ATS4 garage. I've got pictures of I drilled the boreholes there. I've done a lot of engineering work, so I have borehole locks that cover what we call the Odo area. But how can anybody trick us with anything?
But cycle, for example, as an engineer, when you details of that project,
I know the project. I know the project because I'm an engineer. I know that project. You cannot tell me that that project cost more than all these four together. There's no value.
And making engineering sense.
No, it doesn't. Of course, even one Pokwasi is even more complex than it. I'm saying that even if you put it alongside Pokwasi, you look at the elements, Pokwasi perhaps should even cost more than that. What are you talking about here? I mean, you want to go there, they have no legs to stand on. I mean, Bekwai, that hospital you saw 120 bed, 22 million euros. Tepa, 36 million euros. You do this for 301 for Ridge. Ridge is a small hospital. How many beds? I mean, if you want to go there, it's another. I don't think they should even try to make that argument. They shouldn't even get there.
In the argument, say, anything to show, because the former president making that argument.
It's not for him to make it. It's not for him. Show. Please, you are a journalist, and I'm happy you know about the tracker. I'm happy you've been to safety. You can go around and see for yourself what has been done. You don't need somebody to tell you, say, when you come to no financially. No, they keep pointing to one project, one circle. Now one circle. This country is big. One circle. That's big. And I'm saying that. And it's another over bloated project.
Terminal 3.
Of course.
How is it over bloated?
Oh, the cost of this, you know how much it is?
Yeah, 200 and
close to 300 million.
Yeah, close to 300
for a terminal. Please go and Google airports and constructed airports. You can do it now. Say there's online and look at some of the airports that have been built around the country, around the world. Airports, full airports, and see the cost of it. And see, this is a terminal. One terminal. What are you talking about? A terminal. Please, an airport has runways and other features, other things. And close to 300 million? Anyway.